What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Board Games Are For Everybody, where today, this is heavy, we're going to be doing an unboxing of Nightfall. Now, this is a game that I saw a handful of people posting on Instagram, and it just looked really interesting. I liked the look of it. I liked the concept of it. I'm a big fan of medieval stuff, knights, stuff like that. So I'm a fan. Medieval fantasy kind of stuff. So I figured that I wanted to give it a try. Saying that, let's take a look at it. I kind of lost my train of thought there. I started rambling. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. The back's pretty barren outside of some photos. I'm used to a lot more text on the back of boxes. Nightfall, a sinister force invades. Will you attack as a demon or defend as a knight? Includes a story campaign written and designed by Ryan Laukat. I apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly. Plot your journey and keep notes on a pad of maps. 3 ways to play: team versus team, so competitive; cooperative, 1 to 3 players; or the story campaign, 1 to 2 players. So part of the reason I picked this up, I have been bulking up on solo games. Typically, it's just 2 of us max that are playing games. Was the team versus team up to 6, so we could do competitive with the 2 of us. That's good. And we could do the cooperative with 2 of us. I'm wondering what the difference between the cooperative and the story campaign is. Maybe it's a more peeled back kind of version of the campaign. The cooperative mode, more quick, more like a 1 round kind of thing, opposed to multiple endeavors, I suppose. But yeah, let's take a look at this. I've been looking at bulking up my solo games a little more, so that's why we picked this one up, outside of it just looking interesting and me wanting to play it. So let's see what we got here. If I can get it open. Man, I get the plastic off and I still can't get the thing open. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Well, we have some player stands. I'm kind of glad everything's in a bag already. It's nice getting things already in bags. We got some player stands. We've got some clips of some sort. We have some spare bags, presumably because there are punch outs that are going to have to go into them. We've got some heart pieces here, and whatever this purple one is, possibly, well, it's in with the hearts, so I'm wondering if it's just maybe they're both player things. But we have some hearts and a purple token, and we have what look to be some shields and a bluish kind of token, as well as like a little, almost looks like a gemstone or a diamond of some sort over here. So we got those. We've got, this is a bulky, there's a quick reference on the back. This is a bulky book, but I'm assuming most of this is also scenarios. Storybook, campaign, cooperative mode, 5-player game, 1-player game. So we've got about 22 to 24 or so pages of instructions to go through. The text doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty big. A lot of blank space, a lot of photos. So getting through the instruction book doesn't look like it will be too bad. It looks like it'll go fairly quickly. Still though, 24 pages of stuff. The beginning here seems to just be pieces and such. I don't know how much of that we're going to have to go through. So let's say about 20 or so pages of actual instructions. That's not too bad. Got our instructions there. Got a bunch of tiles, which I'm going to assume is what makes up our trail that we're going to be playing on. Oh, man. They really don't want you to get into these things easily, huh? I mean, you could maybe leave a little bit of air in there to make it a little easier to pick apart without needing a knife or something, maybe. So we've got a bunch of tiles. They are marked on the bottom corner here. They all have different mark, but we seem to have forests on one side, bunch of forest tiles. And on the opposite side, we seem to have a bunch of building tiles. A lot of courtyards, I'm noticing. I keep feeling something sticky on my table. I'm trying not to get stuff all stuck up before I even get to play it. Alrighty, we've got a bunch of cards here. Let's see if I can find the tab over here. Oh, over here. Maybe. Apparently unboxings may not be my forte. Getting things open seems to be a challenge. It really does not want to go. Man, I guess it would help if I had nails. There we go. Okay, so we have a bunch of different cards here. Seem to be all different types. We'll start with these ones, which seem to have... Toss those in there for now. Seem to have candles on the back, some sort of altar. Engagement, victory points. Oh, these seem to be our references, possibly. Magic ability, heal yourself, Jason tile. Yep, these seem to be our card references, so that's pretty nice. And next up, we've got cover of the box on the back of a card. Disintegrate, Death Spiral, Respawn, Desecration, Bone Spears. These seem to be events. Terrorize, Poison Burst, Blood Frenzy, Ruinous Vortex, Darkness, Soul Strikes, Howling Depths, Doom Tendrils. That doesn't sound pleasant. Oh, there's an opposite side as well. Night Stalker, Warp Rift, Bloodspawn, Locust Swarm, Nauseous Pustules. God, that just sounds... Overwhelm, Abyssal Legion, Juggernaut, and Bane Crescents. Next up, we've got these few here, which have some sort of banner on the back. And they appear to be something. They're all the same. Might be some sort of reference, but those are all the same. And last but not least, we have some stumps, a roadway of some sort. Looks like a bridge over a little creek. Could just, walk around to the other side of this fence instead of potentially going over I'm not even in the screen. I'm like here holding it in front of me, and it's not even in the screen. I would say you could probably just like walk around this little dip in the path instead of going across the stump. These seem to be treasures of some sorts. Willow Wand, Sentinel Shield, Zombified Head. Maybe it's not treasures. Oracle's Diadem. That is not a word I'm familiar with. Some sort of tiara of some sort, or a circlet. A Lightning Orb. Sharon the Hunter. Okay. Grotho Isram. Lyra, Crumbling Ratmark, Prelian, Saphra, the Swamp Witch. These cells seem to be characters of some sort. So we seem to have some treasures and some characters, possibly encounters. Whoa, we got some more cards. More cards, different things on the back. Okay. I'm going to need to find some elastics, or all these cards are going to whoosh around in the box here once I put them all back, and that's Never a good thing. I'm wondering if there should have been more bags included in here for these cards, because they are going to end up all over the place if they're just left out. Alrighty, what do we got first? Oh, these all seem to be the same. Well, that makes my life easier. Demon Heart, Shadow Quiver, more nauseous pustules. More nauseous pustules. I don't know how I feel about this. First time you take damage each turn, deal 1 damage to a close enemy. Deal 1 damage to all close enemies when you die. I guess I guess I have the pustules. That's no good. Kraken Arm, Doom Tendrils, Destruction. Chaos Claws. These seem to be weapons or modifiers of some sort. Shatter, Blight, Hellgate. Yeah, these seem to be some sort of modifier for your characters. Oh, we got some different things at the back here. These are the same backs as those other ones, but the fronts are different. Possibly just some sort of stat upgrades of some sort, would be my guess. And we got our last deck of cards here with some more of the things that we just pulled here. It would help if I was doing this the right way. Alrighty. Oh no, only 2 more. So we've got 2 more here. We've got Infernal Spawn and Wraith Touch. Which means I need to move these because I think these go in with these guys. And now we have a different faction, it seems like. We got these blue thorns here, opposed to the purple that we had before there. Once again, just a bunch of the symbol with different stat icons, I assume. Halo of Light, Secret Passage, Piercing Beam, Cloud Step. Again, this just seems like a bunch of possibly encounters or weapons and equipment, stuff like that. Just in a different faction. So I'm wondering if you can... Maybe each player has a separate deck, perhaps. Curious how that works. Next up, we have, I'm going to guess, our character cards. I think our character cards here. Let's see if we can get this open. Once again, oh no, there's a little hole in this one. There's a tiny little hole in this one. I might be able to get the pen cap into there. See, that's nice. Although, not as easy to get into as I would have hoped. Ah, God, I'm going to damage the cards if I try and do it like this. Get under there. Well... can I get in? No, it's pretty tight. I was going to try and get in between, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. I think I may have just got a hole in the side here I can slip the pen into. I bit the corner of the plastic. I do not recommend doing that. Do not do this at home. It didn't even work. No. There we go. That time it worked. Do not recommend biting into things to open them. You shouldn't do that. No, I scratched up the card. Oh no. Oh no. I feel so bad about that. It's a shame. That's a shame. Our Bloodshade now has a bunch of marks on her. Damn, dude. I shouldn't have done that. It was a poor choice on my part. I'm sorry, Bloodshade. Lesson learned, I suppose. I guess these are enemies. Enemy encounters. So we've got the Bloodshade. We've got the Bone Crusher. We've got the Dread Mistress. We've got the Feral Reaver. We've got the Frozen Lurker. The Horned Demoness. The Imp Lord. It kind of looked like a bird to me at first, but that was from the corner of my eye. Upon closer inspection, definitely not very feathery. We've got the Molten Scion. We've got the Soul Stealer, who just looks like a amalgamation of spectral stuff. Possibly some goo. We've got the Storm Fiend. We've got the Earth Knight. We've got the Flame Knight. Do we have a Water Knight? Well, we have the Guardian Knight. We have the Holy Knight. There's a lot of knights. We have the Ice Knight. We have the Phase Knight. We have the Seer Knight. These must be our character cards, I'm wondering. We've got the Wind Knight. We've got the Wrath Knight. And last but not least, oh, not a character. We have some sort of movement or score thing, possibly. Alrighty, let's see what else we got in here. A lot of paper. A lot of paper is what we've got here. So, first, all this paper. Lots of paper. They are not all the same. I thought they were going to be all the same. Turns out they aren't. This must be the different... I mean, I'm going to have to photocopy these. I'm sure someone's already photocopied them, but if I have to write on stuff while I'm playing, which is something I'm not a very big fan of, roll and writes are not a territory I've explored into, so I have not really gotten the knack for writing on my games. I'm not a big fan of it, so I might have to photocopy these or see if somebody has a photocopy of them already. But it looks like on one side you have stats and stuff, on the other side you have a map, and each one looks to be the same, so I guess I only have to photocopy one. That's pretty nice. But we got a bunch of different things here. Just gonna check on the back here, see if I can get this page up. Oh no, see, they are all different. This one, you see, you have a lot of rivers and such, whereas in the oh no, never mind, I lied, they are the same. So it looks like these guys are all the same. Probably a reference sheet of some sort. Not sure what the backs are gonna do for us, but I am definitely gonna have to photocopy this if we're going to be using them, so that I can print more if I ever get through however many are here, like 20 pages. If I ever get through however many pages are here, we're going to have to be able to print them off again. Trying to find somewhere to put this. Right there. And last, we've got a bunch of punch outs, different boards. I believe these guys are all double-sided. Nope, same on both. Oh, I popped you out. I didn't want to do that. Get back in there. Same on both sides. Just a bunch of punch-out pieces. For all the different characters that we've gone over, which is pretty cool. It's nice having all the different pieces. A lot of games would just give you a generic player piece, so it's nice that you actually have a big assortment of all the different stuff in the game. But that's everything. That was inside the box. So, oh wow, I just realized how far off the screen everything is. I'm going to have to keep that in mind as I record more videos. That's hopefully everything's in. Well, at least we looked over it. You don't really have to see it all on the table. But that's it. That was everything in the box. So thank you guys very much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have already played Nightfall, let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Is it a fun game? Good solo player? Good cooperative play? Is the solo better than the competitive, or the cooperative better than the competitive? I have played some games where the competitive mode is much more enjoyable than the cooperative mode, so that's always something that interests me. If seeing this stuff has made you want to play the game yourself. Let me know that down in the comments below as well. It's always interesting to see what kind of stuff people end up picking up based on the stuff that we talk about. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. So thank you guys very much for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you all next time. But until then, just remember, the board games are for everybody. And until next time, peace.